Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
We're here today to get your tech confession. So I'm interested in your software-defined moment.
My software-defined moment came, I would say about 2 years ago. I was working for another company that I'm no longer working for. They were a healthcare organization hosting company, so they were very VMware-centric. So I was working for them as a TAM, a technical account manager, and the aha moment came when, because I got exposed to a lot of the systems at the time that they were using to host their applications, our customers' applications, where I said, you know what, this is where I want to be. The virtualization world, because the whole hyper-converged movement and lowering the footprint or minimizing the footprint in your data centers, that's what really got me. And I figured, you know what, I knew about VMware. Obviously, that's what my first exposure of VMware was, and it was great. That's where I said, this is where I want to be. And I would say that was my aha moment, my software-defined moment at that time.
Nice. And this was only a few years ago.
A few years ago,
so
yes.
Virtualization to you is something that's very new.
It is very new to me. I knew it more like on the theory side. I never dabbled with it until this year, where I got connected to the community. Like I said, a couple years, I didn't even know what the community was. I didn't know what a VMUG was. I was completely oblivious to it. One day during that aha moment, I decided, you know what, I had a Twitter account, but it was, I was following a bunch of frivolous things, soccer, things like that.
They're important too.
They're important to some way, but not going to advance my career. I started purging it, getting rid of things that weren't helping me and were, quite frankly, distracting. So I did that, and I started following people. Well, first I put VMware in my search bar, and I saw a lot of people who were VCPs, VCAPs, and I just started following them. And I noticed one thing in their tweets, there was a hashtag called with hashtag vCommunity, and I was curious what that was. So I searched that hashtag, and a slew of people came. And that's where I ran into actually people like Ariel Sanchez, Tony Reeves, where they're already pillars in the V community. I reached out to them and asked them questions, and they got me going. Where this past April, I went to my first UserCon, where I met my senior leader there, and he was the only one. There's only one leader there at the time, and so. Like Ariel, everyone knows who Ariel is. He kind of pushed me to be like, why don't you lead? If you want to learn, the best way of doing it is leading a VMUG. And so I spoke with Scott, and it worked out. Spoke to VMUG, and they're all like, yeah, you want to lead it? Go for it. And now I can say that I'm a Denver VMUG leader.
That is so cool. What a cool story. So it's like very new, and here you are, right? You're now
here
the leader.
Yes.
What does community mean to you?
Well, community means to me, what it means to me is helping people out, networking, not only in a professional level, but also just a social level, getting to know people. A lot of times we see people on Twitter, we want to hero worship, or like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing this. But the community is just a bunch of guys and gals who are just really down to earth, really willing to help you out.
Yep.
And what it means to me also is I want to be able to help out too. Maybe somebody is in my shoes and was thinking of getting into the V community. I would say go for it. Do it, because I like to say that I'm a product. I'm a byproduct of the V community, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today.
That is cool. It's interesting too, we were talking a little bit about this earlier. We're at VMworld, there's a lot of buzz and it's exciting, but I do think the sessions are great, but it's also a great chance for you to come here and network, to meet new people, from other VMUG chapters. So I'm happy that you also have found that same
Thank you,
thing.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it a lot.
Is there anything else, I don't know if you've attended many sessions, is there anything that's really stuck with you and resonated this week and that you're excited, going home to dig deeper into?
Funny that you say that. There is one session that resonated with me. Yesterday, I attended Achieving Happiness and talking about branding, because you're trying to brand yourself out there, and that's what I'm doing today, right now, and here at VMworld, I'm trying to build the brand with Amanda Blevins. What she said, I believe she works for the office of the CTO.
Yep.
She's amazing. And her session from, I can't remember the number, but it was from 4 to 5 yesterday, really resonated with me, and that's what I'm taking home. But I really haven't attended many sessions, but what I have done is networked, met the people that I'm following on Twitter, and just chatted with them and been having a blast.
Tony, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. This has been great.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you. When you are ready to make your tech confession, join us at techconfessionstheshow.com.